Hey everybody, welcome back. Northernlion, Slay the Spire. We're doing a silent run because we messed up our ironclad run, and then got started on what has appeared to be a strange run so far. People are very strange these days. We're gonna interrupt one and get enough block. No, yes, that's correct. I really didn't want to interrupt that guy, but we can still get more than enough to block. Like, we're taking no damage. He's already wounded. This is a great turn for an all-out attack. In case you missed it, we got a strange deck. We get 5 energy per turn. We can't play more than 6 cards, and we can no longer gain any gold. Strange, right? This is an okay turn for this. Sure, let's go to 6 energy next turn. We might as well interrupt one more. We could either gain 6 block, or we could end turn and gain 6 block. What a conundrum. So we're going to have 6 energy, and only an ability to play 6 cards. It seems good, but I feel like it's sort of a beginner trap right now. And we discard the card that we do not want. We probably don't want... I mean, one of these two. It seems right. But anyway, let's dump that one. No, we're not getting any defense out of anything else. It costs 0, but we're never going to play it. I guess we could theoretically pop decks and then get value out of it if we needed to. We're going to get decks anyway because we're going to attack on this turn. We're not getting 3 attacks. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 4 damage to all enemies twice. 10 damage to all enemies. This guy gets 12 poison. Just joking. There's 16. Told ya. Not bad. We definitely do not need to gain 3 energy. I think we're going poison synergy here. We need these high value. Like, the more expensive the card, the better. As strange as it sounds. This turn's a little weird. Neutralize the one likely to live longer. To be honest with you, this turn is not weird at all in hindsight. It's actually like an extremely basic turn. We're gonna take 2 damage, and even that we probably could have mitigated. I don't know. Like, the deck works, but I worry that we've gated ourselves off from like late game synergies. So if we're going all in, this guy's still not gonna die, I think, but he's gonna get freaking wicked hurt. We're taking 1 damage. We did gain dex there. Not that it matters long term. I don't know why I'm worried about killing these guys before they get away with my gold. We can no longer gain gold. Maybe we gotta kill them fast so that we don't lose any more of our gold before we get to the only shop. Can we at least steal back our gold? Definitely want to kill you and then stack poison on your friend, who is not quite lethal, but let's be real. He's basically lethal. We need to deal 7 through block, and he's blocking for 6. We need to deal 13 damage. Oh, dude. We've accidentally enabled the synergy. I didn't even think about it. But there it is. We got our gold back. We didn't get our gold back. They won't let us take our gold back. Strangely, I think we're still kind of all in on poison here. This is our last money we're probably going to ever spend, so let's... Every time you play 3 attacks, gain 4 block. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw a card. Normally good. I don't know if it's great for this combo deck. Choose a skill. At the start of each combat, this card will be in your hand. I don't know if there's a skill we really love starting with. Like, sure, bouncing flask early, but I don't know. Killing an enemy to gain energy and card draw. We don't really... Ornamental Fan seems synergistic because it works with Kunai, but we're actually, like, it's anti-synergistic the first time we do it. As stupid as that sounds. Because we'll gain 4 block, but lose the fact that we could have gained 6 block. But if we gain Dex along with it, 2 Dex is going to allow us to gain Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. It kind of does. It doesn't ruin Kunai. I'm not sure they work that well together. I really like the Gremlin Horn. Even if it's maybe not going to be that good for us because we won't be able to play more than 6 cards, I think it's still good enough. Well, let's try to get 1 as close to death as possible. He will get weak stacked up for an extra turn, which is nice. We gain Dex. Pass turn. This is probably a good opportunity to use... I mean, I'd love Dagger Spray, but also our Exploding Potion. We're not going to be able to remove any cards from our deck unless we get really lucky with where we end up, so just keep that in mind. We are going to take damage on this turn. In fact, it's not worth playing a block, unfortunately, so our turn is kind of set out for us here. I think I would rather get to work on the middle one here. Now it's worth playing a block by 1 damage. So, I mean, we would probably start to get a little bit more value out of the Ornamental Fan, but I don't think we made a bad decision. This turn we're hoping to get the energy refund for killing this guy. And then we can hopefully reap the benefits from that point forward. Like, man, Strike will take you. Okay, I like it. Poison. We've only played 2 cards. So the rest of the turn plays itself out, unfortunately. We're going to block 6. I'd still like to get you, I think. You're going to be down to 15. Let's make sure you die on the next turn. We could do it on this turn, but I don't want you to die on your turn from the poison, because then we don't get the energy refund. Of course, it's fine, but if we could make it happen the other way, I'd prefer it. So you need to take 3 damage. What do we want to discard here? We have 6 energy? We'd probably discard the 0 energy block then. Hilariously, I actually can't hit you. I could use the explosive potion. Actually think completely works. Also drew a cloak and dagger. But first, you're going to take 12. You're going to be on 16 poison. And we're going to block for more, like it's going to make your head spin. We can only play 6 cards. That's right, that's right. I didn't forget. We didn't take too much damage here, considering we went through it relatively slowly. Just going to let the poison do our job here. So we got to be very careful about cards that we add. And I don't know, Heel Hook does synergize with Neutralize, but we have to get it on the same hand because Neutralize has not been upgraded yet. Prepared and Slice, I just don't think are that good, even though they do enable decks, so... it's kind of like our Dropkick. I think we'll try it, but I did think twice. I really want the Elite. We might not be able to. Well, like, right off the bat, we're extremely lucky. Definitely an early Tools of the Trade. We played 3 cards. We want energy next turn. We can keep you weak a little longer, even better, and then we'll just end. We only did 11 damage, but we upped our decks. We've got card milling. This turn, I think we want to get rid of this, because we're going to need all of our block, I think. That's 4, 3, 5. 12 block against 15 damage. Yeah, I think it's okay. Although, if we kept this, we could up our dex by 1. And got rid of, like, Deadly Poison. But Poison is so good for getting through... let me think about this. What if we got rid of Good Instincts? Then we would have 2 decks. So I think we would be getting 5, 6 permanent decks. And we'd be getting the dex upgrade, doing a little bit more damage. Do we have enough energies? We have 6 energy. Sure. I think this is actually better, as strange as it sounds. We start with this. I might have miscalculated slightly because we have to play Cloak and Dagger before we get our dex bonus, but there we go. Then defend. We're going to take 5 instead of 4 damage, but I kind of stand by it. We want to get as much poison as possible in order to cut through his armor, which is super annoying. We don't have high damage attacks, really, so the more poison we stack, the better it is for us. This is easy. Or is it? I think we want to keep both of these, so we'd have to dump a strike. It's a weak strike anyway. I know we could have just dumped this automatically, and in hindsight, why wouldn't we do that? We have enough energy to play everything. That was very stupid. We would have also gotten dex out of it. All I can really say is, like, dude, thank God for poison. Because this is taking forever. Bouncing Flask, please. We did not get Bouncing Flask. We don't need any defense this turn, so... I think we'll hit you. Just trying to take you to lethal for next turn. Well, we're certainly getting a lot weaker the further in we get here. Thankfully, this guy's dead. There's Bouncing Flask, 1 turn after we need it. We might not be able to fight the elite. I keep picking up the gold as if it matters. We definitely want a another Bouncing Flask. It's... well, I hate to do it, but I think we gotta. I think it's the right call. We do skip several relics, and this is probably the start of our shame spiral. Heal 23 or choose 1 of 20? Give me 1 of 20. I think we love Noxious Fumes here. Being able to burst into 24 poison damage is also awesome in hindsight. Or foresight, even. Hello, Ruka. Let's try Burst. We're always doing Noxious Fumes. Noxious Fumes is good, but it's slow. Without a Catalyst, which I didn't even look for, this might be the best. And then, is it next 2 skills are played? Yeah, okay, let's try a Burst Plus. As ridiculous as it seems. Please give me a good relic. Next 2 curses are negated. I like it. I can't gain gold. So I'm definitely not gonna blow a curse negation on it. These guys are wicked annoying. They're not doing any damage on turn 1. Yeah, I think, like, we can get to 3 attacks anyway. But we still want to do as much damage as possible, so... see ya in heck. You can also go to heck. See ya in heck. And then, check it out. There's some heck for you. You're not quite dead, but you'll be dead next turn, which will give us an energy refund as well. And card draw, which we will probably need. So, we would like you to be dead. Thank you for the card draw. Hey, now we got some decent action here. We're gonna take damage this turn, but we're only gonna take 4 damage. So, apply poison. Strike. That was our 3rd one. Bouncing Flask. Still gonna work. Nice. And Heal Hook, which does nothing, but 5 damage. With poison, this guy's not quite already dead, but he's closing in on death. I can take you 1 away from lethal, which is hilarious. If I use Burst. Yeah. We still want to do it this way, because it'll kill him in 2 turns. And then probably Neutralize, which is an attack. And then get double well, that only takes us to 14 block. This takes us to 17. Oh, but it counted as playing a card. That hurts me. So we're going to take 10... oh, no, we're going to take 4 damage. I don't think we should have had to take, but that's on me. end turn. It's not that bad. I still think Choke Plus is pretty bad. Making Shivs better, not worth it. I don't think we need the card draw. The only time we need card draw is when we play all-out attack, which is like once per combat. These guys have got to go fast. And this is actually, like, not bad. So, definitely, like, Dagger Spray. All-out attack. This also gives us a dex bonus once we play Neutralize. Then Bouncing Flask. Sure, could be worse. We don't need to play Defend. So we've weakened them all, and all of them except what was the weakest have poison on them, so we're not too far away from them all being dead, or at least 2 of them. This hand is garbage, though. Good Instincts plus Defend is better than just waiting. So we might as well do that. So we're looking at a lethal here. And we can get there. 6 will take you to 26 for poison. I'd rather not take... We're not gonna take the attack. This guy's already got poison on him. Go for this guy instead. I think this is okay. We're gonna take 1 damage. You definitely don't want to attack the middle guy on that turn, because he's like almost dead already. We start with an extra card because of the enemy dying on their turn. Turns out it's actually not that bad. We might want to burst, defend, defend. That's 24 block right there. But I do love the idea of Bouncing Flask. The thing is, strike means you're dead. No, it doesn't. We can do burst, Bouncing Flask, defend. Wonderful. That would... Are you telling me all 8 landed on him? Seems a little suspicious, but sure. Turns out that went terribly. At least we didn't take any damage in the process, but still, like, that hurts. I don't know if... We got 5. We could probably kill you. So there's... 20... excuse me? 21? Yeah. Plus more. Okay. Wonderful. Deck seems okay. We've been getting a little bit more consistent, I will say that. I think Predator might be acceptable now. We have the energy most of the time to make it work. I know earlier we said we didn't want it. I think I might have been mistaken. I don't like Snecko. You kind of ruined our last run without you knowing it. We can't play 3 attacks, unfortunately. But I can hurt you pretty okay. That didn't hurt you very much at all. I did 9 damage. So we're going to be confused. We basically have Snecko's Eye for the rest of combat. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This turn, I mean, we're lucky we have the extra energy, is all I'm going to say. We're not going to take any damage. It's just a matter of what we want to do. I think we'd rather strike, defend, good instincts, because neutralize is not going to cause us to avoid any damage. 11 poison is a lot. We're only maybe 3 or 4 turns from this guy getting into a lot of trouble. Now that we're vulnerable, I'm a little bit more afraid. Not a great turn here. Tools of the Trade is too expensive to be good. Survivor Defend will do it for us, so we probably want, like, Deadly Poison. Survivor, dumping Tools of the Trade. Defend, I think we're still going to take a little damage. We'll probably take 5. No. It's counted with vulnerable already. One of these days I will learn this. Announcer voice. No, he won't. Get deadly poisoned. At this point, we're due for an all-out attack. Because we're only blocking for 6 anyway. He's going to die next turn, so whatever damage he does here, that's all the damage he's ever going to do. Now we get all the 0 mana cards, like, after it's completely irrelevant for us to have had them. Obtain a random potion exhaust. Dude, this is amazing. This is actually, it's not even close to being like a debate. That's just what we're gonna take. Can we even buy anything? We literally can afford escape plan. I don't think it's worth it. We will rest. And I don't know. I feel like we may have a chance here. So if we're gonna use a potion, which we probably will want to, let's use a dex potion right off the bat. Our card can allow us to get one anyway. We can do 3 attacks this turn. I mean, our turn is set. You get hit. You get poison. You get hit again for the dex bonus, which actually, no, we gotta use this for the dex bonus. Deadly poison doesn't count. So that's, we're gonna use that. The all-out attack, even though it reduces card draw, because of the fact that we want the dex bonus permanently. It's gonna help us out a lot. This is an okay turn considering the circumstances. We can still get 1 dex. We're gonna take 11 damage, but well, we're gonna take less because we're gonna weaken him. 12 damage. We're gonna take 6. Dagger spray's fine. Strike gives us the dex bonus, and then he's gonna take 12 poison charges. I think we're building a good base to tackle this guy from. We can't get 3 attacks. So I think you use Tools of the Trade, Survivor, and you dump a basic strike, and then you just keep putting more poison on. This way we take no damage, but we keep getting out ahead of him from a poison standpoint. And life's looking pretty okay right now. We do get frailed and vulnerable. Well, I mean, just discard this. I think since he's not attacking, we probably want to burst. Do 2 poison strikes, a regular strike, cloak and dagger. We've already played too many cards. Goodbye, Shivs. My mistake. I got too focused on the combo. What are you doing this time? I have every weakness you could ever give me. You're just making them deeper. What do we discard? We don't need any defense, so... Strike, neutralize, predator, gives us the dexterity, makes next turn better. We're about halfway done. And the poison being able to punch through block is what's amazing here. So, get rid of underhand strike. Certainly we want to neutralize him. He's dealing 13. Let's alchemize. Got a swift potion. I don't really want to use a fire potion here. I wouldn't mind gaining dex, so we need to do 2 more attacks for that. We might as well do a 3rd to deal some damage to him. We're only weakened for 1 more turn, so like I don't really... All that attack reducing our card draw is what makes me annoyed here, so I'm gonna just get through that. Now, the next time this guy does a buff, he might purge himself of his poison. So yeah, I think that's what he's about to do. So this is a good turn for us to hit him real nicely. We definitely do not need to defend. As stupid as it sounds, I mean, we definitely want Flying Knee. And then I think we might just burst Bouncing Flask. Hopefully he at least takes the damage straight to his HP before his turn starts, because then he'll get hit for like, 50-something. 62, actually. Yep. Yeah, so he purged his poison, which is bad, but at least we did 68 damage straight to his HP first. This is really good. We do not need We don't need good instincts. I think we'd like to keep everything else. Goodbye, good instincts. And the reason we don't need it is because everything else is already good. Sucker Punch weakens him. 20 damage. Heel Hook is free. Energy plus card draw. We even drew a better version of what we were looking for. So we're going to get poisoned. Poisoned. We can still play 2 cards. That'll be Defends plus Survivor. We're going to take 2 damage. Man, we are debuffed to all heck and back. He might purge his poison again. But we're still gonna, you know, stack it up on him. I should have used Predator because it's way more damage. Instead, I was like, this is how we get a Shiv out of it and blah, blah, blah. But now we lose Predator, which would have done way more damage. We did gain Dex out of it, but he still has his poison charges, so he's actually dead. Unless he kills us this turn. No. What do we not need? You definitely don't want to drop the defense. Just drop a Shiv. So I think we're going to draw. I'm a little scared. Survivor makes things easier. Can we do 3 attacks first? Like 1, 2, 3. We'll have 2 energy left. We'll have more Dex. It's gonna hurt though. The thing is, like, we probably want to Bouncing Flask him. Takes him up to 30. He's got 2 turns of survival left. We could explode him and try to get him down. He'll need 5 plus 29. I don't think we're going to get there. No, we're not going to get there. 18 plus 11. 29. And he's dealing 66. We're going to take 30 something, but I think we almost have to. Doesn't really matter. If he doesn't kill us here, he won't kill us. He's going to die to poison. So, yeah, we might have gotten a little lucky. Doesn't matter. We win. Please, God, a better synergy to carry us, because I don't know if we're going to be able to make it here. Next turn, draw X and gain X. Exhaust. I don't think that works for us. We could play it as like draw 1 and gain 1 energy. I guess that's not bad. On your next turn, attack damage is doubled. I could see this, and you know, we can get burst to double use it on turns where we have a lot of energy. Let's try it. And our relic. Okay, we're gonna heal when we go to a campfire. Because all the other ones continue to buff enemies. For now, though, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Apologies for the one biome in this episode, but it was a long one. And this one, I hope, will be as well.